Learning Outcome 1. Explain the concept of major approaches of Social Security programs. 2. Describe the features and principles of major approaches of Social Security programs. Social insurance. Social insurance can be defined as a device for the pooling of risks by their transfer to an organization, usually governmental. It is required by law to provide cash or service benefits to or on behalf of covered persons upon the occurrence of certain specified losses. Social insurance programs have certain generic characteristics to distinguish them from other government programs. Social insurance programs are not financed primarily out of the general revenues of government but are financed in large part by specific contributions from covered employees, employers, or both. The right to benefits is derived from or is linked to the recipient's past contributions or coverage under the program. Benefits and contributions generally vary among the beneficiaries based on their prior earnings. Most social insurance programs are compulsory and eligibility requirements and benefits are usually prescribed by statute. Programs that are considered as social insurance. Old age, survivors, and disability insurance, also called Social Security or OASD, Medicare, unemployment compensation, workers' compensation, compulsory temporary disability insurance, railroad retirement system, railroad unemployment and temporary disability insurance. Programs not considered as social insurance. Federal Employees Retirement System, Civil Service Retirement System, National Flood Insurance Program, Federal Crop Insurance, Public Assistance, Veterans Benefits. Public Provident Fund. 1. Employees Provident Fund Act 1991, Act 452, a social security organization created in accordance with Malaysian law, offers retirement benefits for members by effectively and consistently managing their funds. 2. Employees from the private and non-pensionable public sectors make up its membership. 3. There are 5.4 million active and contributing members overall, and there are 428,319 active employers. EPF had more than 11.69 million members as of December 31. 4. EPF promises a minimum yearly dividend yield of 2.5%. The EPF invests member contributions in sanctioned financial instruments for the highest returns in order to guarantee dividend payments. 5. Individuals with higher education and higher net worth, greater than Rm. 500,000, increased by 22 to 28% annually in 2016 to 2017. While the lower middle classes Rm. 15,000 and less, rose by 6 to 7% annually.
Different countries have different definitions of social assistance. It is a type of government assistance given to those in need of money. Social assistance's main goal is to keep people from falling into extreme poverty or starvation rather than to end poverty as such. Social assistance is provided by the Ministry of Women, Family, and Community Development. The target disadvantages group are which comprises allowances for the disabled, elderly, families and children in need and physically disabled. And currently, the government is collecting information through a project called ECAC. However, many argue that social assistance encourages people to not work, reduces their productivity, makes them lazy, and increases their reliance on public resources. No one enjoys being poor, lazy, and dependent, but the social work perspective on social assistance holds that a person's environment and the shortcomings of social policies are to blame for their poverty, unemployment, and disadvantage in society. As a result, providing social assistance is a moral responsibility of society, and government spending on it should not stop.
Pension scheme is intended to provide financial security for retired government employees that will be paid a fixed monthly income, a service gratuity payment and other benefits such as free medical treatment at government hospitals. It has some objectives. Firstly, to acknowledge and appreciate the excellent service, with loyalty, dedication and honesty, rendered to the government personnel. Secondly, it acts as a bondage for personnel to retain their service with the government. Next, to provide the life subsistence for the dependents of personnel who have passed during the term of service with government or after their retirement. Lastly, to develop a form of compensation scheme for personnel who are required to retire or passed away due to an injury or contracted a disease because of exposed to harm in the course of carrying out his or her duties. There are two main exercises of option pension. The first one is the optional retirement. It is a permanent and confirmed personnel who has need confirmed a pensionable status. One must have not less than 40 years of age on the date of agency being privatized and not less than 10 years of reckonable. The eligibility for gratuity is on the date of pension or privatization. The pension would be paid upon reaching 45 years for female or 55 years for male personnel. The second one is the retirement on being appointed to serve an organization. It is for personnel who is less than 45 years for female and 50 years of the date of privatization. They may choose either scheme of service to government or company scheme of service.
That is it from us. Thank you.